This test is for the Huihui AI 32 billion model, an uncensored version of QwQ 2.5 created with Abliteration by Alibaba Cloud. The task for the Huihui AI 32 billion model is to give me a list of 53 words, starting with WH, in a numbered list sorted alphabetically. Ideally, there should be no repeat words in the list. Okay, the model is going through what looks like some serious brainstorming, which I suppose is not a bad thing in of itself. Okay, I probably should not have made my intentions known, but proceeded to just check it over. Let's see what the Huihui AI 32 billion model came up with. First off the bat, the Huihui model reasoned with itself and went through some brainstorming session and wrote down as many words that start with W and H, sorted the first 53 words if exceeded the number. We see from the first run that the first 10 in the list started with W and H. From position 11, the word widen was used, then from position 32 back to W and H with the word whistle to the 53rd word whitelist. The next step, the model proceeded to sort the list of 53 in alphabetical order and recognized that it needed filtering for words starting with W and H letters. The model was demonstrating how it was sorting the words alphabetically and making distinction between letters W and H and I, and the letters W and I, reasoning with itself whether certain words were actually in the list that it was combining and sorting. After sorting and removing, whittled the list down to 38. We can see the model deciding on the order of the words, but included the words wicked, wild, wildlife, wife, and Wi-Fi in the list, and continued combining and sorting the bigger list. The model decided to write all the words starting with W and H and then sort them. Looking at that list, one can see front the word whose, then begin to start with W and I, widen. Along the ways, the model was attempting to distinguish between the word wild and if it's the same as W, H, I, and the letter L. The model continued reasoning how best to sort the list that it had compiled, a list of 77 words. It got to a point where the model said it need only 38 words and started to truncate the list. But unfortunately, that list of 38, from line 17, started with the letters W and I all the way to the end with the word wish. The model did not succeed in providing the list of 53 words, starting with W and H, in a numbered list sorted alphabetically. I decided to test the model by just asking for the capital of France, Spain, England, and Germany to get an idea of its abilities. The model returned the answers in Chinese. I missed the opportunity to verify the answers, however. If anyone knows, please do share. Thanks. When I bid it farewell, it replied in English. Ah, go figure. A big distinction over the other AI models is that Huihui AI 32 billion model shows how it is thinking about a question and brainstorm visibly so one understands the thought process of an answer. Interesting. As a 32 billion model, however, I was expecting it to better understand context and history of a conversation, so as to dialogue from a given prompt. A word on obliteration, which was mentioned at the outset. How the data is collected during the training of the AI model. In a nutshell, the concept of obliteration centers around fine-tuned training the model to distinguish harmful and harmless prompts by the user. The fail-safe mechanism were programmed into the model, giving the result as a safe, uncensored LLM. Time will tell, however, just how safe the uncensored models are when they reach the public domain. We will test how these uncensored models protect themselves from the likes of prompt injection, use case, for adversarial attacks and ultimately defense stronghold in cybersecurity. We will revisit this test on another occasion once the Huihui AI model has been updated to a new version.